Alright, I'm gonna try this trial. I've already posted 2 trials, one against Anubis, one against Sobek. I didn't get a video of this one, so let's do it. It will be a little more difficult for me to do, because now it's telling me suggested level at 48. And so yeah, we'll see how this goes. My setup, I always, when I'm doing the god trials, I always use the warrior's bow and the light bow, mostly cause they don't have a recharge rate, just a reload, so it makes it a lot easier to do quick hits against them. Most of my advantages though is I don't upgrade my either one of those. I normally run a predator bow and a hunter bow, but predator bow is good, but it ain't very accurate, and the zoom will throw your aim off really bad trying to go at the gods. So, and the predator bow, of course, is completely useless unless you're charging your attack. And with as much they send fighting at you, you're wasting your time. So anytime you do the god trials, I would recommend to use the warrior and the light bow, because I found it to be a lot easier. So as soon as I ever make it over here, we'll see how this goes. Now, I do every once in a while use my predator bow and light bow to go against the gods, but that's usually when I've run out of arrows, because each category has its own set of arrows. But mostly I stay with the light bow and warrior bow when I'm doing these trials, just because they're a pain. And as you've seen, there's a fish flopping in the middle of the desert. Always interesting. Gotta love hallucinations. But we'll see how well this goes, cause again, like I said, it's got me at a suggested level 48 to go against this, which will be the first time I'm going against this god at that level. Before I had the DLC downloaded, it was only 40, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how this suggested level 48 is gonna be. I am currently level 45, as you see, so let's see how well this works. Well, made it through that first part fairly well. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. As you see, the warriors she has helping her are level 48 to their normal 40, which usually I have no trouble at fighting, but these are gonna give me a little more of a challenge. So I'm gonna equip the Anubis sword. I don't remember the exact name for it. It is called Conductor of Souls. You get it actually from the trials. It gives you life on kills, so it helps out in the long run. As you've seen, I used it in one of my other videos when I done the trial or the arena. I used it to help fight in the arena when I got up to the higher levels to stay alive against the stronger enemies. I used them, so. Now you can charge the hunter bow. I don't usually. I just rather get the arrows launched as fast as I could to deal as much damage as fast as possible, while at the same time watching my surroundings best I can. Now arrows do pop up on the ground. It's just hard to get to them sometimes when you're fighting these enemies. Out of all the gods, I'd say Sobek is probably actually the easiest one to fight. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sure others will disagree with me. Think this one is the easier one. I did think that until I fought Sobek, but I feel like it's easier to dodge a lot more of his moves than it is hers, especially her flaming rays of death from her head that she likes to do. I find it kind of difficult at times. Because especially when you get her down past halfway, she has two of them. Makes it all wonderful, you know. As far as I can tell, fighting her herself is no more difficult than what it was when she's only at level 40, but her warriors she summons at each mark are more powerful, so that's why I'm having a little more difficulty with them. But by the looks of it, hopefully I'll be able to make it work. As you've seen at the very beginning, I was having trouble staying alive, but again, I have the Conductor of Souls equipped for my melee weapon, which gives health on kill, so hopefully that's gonna help keep me alive. And also I'm gonna attempt to use my charge attack. I got the counter kill also for my charge attack, so hopefully I can kill one of these smaller guys on top of the bigger guy, just cause it's almost always a one-hit kill when it comes to that. And with them being higher level than what they usually are, I'll take any advantage I can get.
You are not king yet.
So I'm going back to my hunter bow. It is helpful when fighting the gods. It does have somewhat of a aim assist to them. So that's kind of a nice helpful thing. So you ain't gotta sit there. And I finally beat her. Big difference I seen in it was just the level of her warriors is a lot higher. And I just unlocked a new weapon, so that's really awesome. Let's see check out this new weapon before I end the video. Sword of the Do-What. Now this one does health on hit compared to the Conductor of Souls, which is health on kill. I'm gonna equip it for my secondary weapon. I've got the Ultima Blade, which is a reference to the Final Fantasy franchise crossover they done, which gives health for critical. I stay with these two mostly because the Ultima Blade does adrenaline regeneration, which I use a lot, and then both the Conductor of Souls and the Sword of the Do-What both have a combo multiplier, so of course I'm going to stick with the Ultima and the Sword of Do-What. And the weapons I used for this match was the Priest Meta, which honestly I don't remember where I got, and the can't even talk, composition bow. And you see me switching my weapons. As I said, I always usually run with a hunter bow and a predator bow. Just that's what I like to do. I love being able to break into the enemy camps and just take them out from a distance. Yes, I got this one that does 708 damage, but I always run the smoke and mirrors just for the simple fact it's always on fire. Some of the other god stuff you get from doing the trials against the gods is the Tomb Protector, which is the shield I've actually been using. It does sleep on block. And it's just, and as you've seen, I've got a lot already. My stuff pretty much maxed out, and with the DLC it raises them. So I had it maxed out before, now I'm reworking on remaxing them out for the DLC. And my abilities, a big thing that helps me with my bows, why my bows do so much damage, is because I've ranked my Master Hunter up to 5 and my warriors at 2. So going against the gods, I do recommend having a higher hunter ability, just for the simple fact it raises the damage to all your bows by 1%. And then I've got a couple of the skills to help me with them. Like for the warrior bow, this actually helps doing the charge shots, but as you seen in the video, I don't hold it for the charge shots. I rather let it go and get done with it. I don't use the enhanced light bow, because the hunter bow and the light bow I don't use on a normal basis. Hopefully this will help someone down the road when they start to go against the gods. And that's all I got. Till next time.